Hi, this is Pat Johnson, your psychology instructor, and in this mini lecture, we're going to be talking about eating disorders. Eating disorders are really prevalent. We find them in both males and females, although they are more likely to be diagnosed in females, especially young females. And eating disorders are really culturally dependent. We see them diagnosed more in some cultures than others. But if you think about the messages that our culture is sending us, in other words, that thinner is better, and we also have lots of food available to us, especially unhealthy food, that's a great formula for developing an eating disorder. So one of the psychological characteristics we find in people with eating disorders is that they have a distorted body image. And this is the person, and she is looking in the mirror, and although we see her spine and her backbones here, what she sees in the mirror is very overweight, and so there's this distorted body image that we find in people with eating disorders. First eating disorder we're going to talk about is anorexia or anorexia nervosa. And anorexia is self-starvation. So the person really has an abnormally low body weight where they are, it's very serious. They could die from how low their body weight is. And we often find things like brittle hair. The person has heart problems. They can be cold all the time because the body is just wasting away, and there's a high death rate in anorexia. So one of the things that most people think of when they think anorexia is eating very low calories, and that is accurate. However, people who are anorexic can also be binge eaters where they will gorge themselves with lots and lots and lots of calories and then do compensatory behaviors. And by compensatory behaviors, we mean behaviors that get rid of the calories. And this could be through exercise, this could be by inducing vomiting, this could be by taking diuretics or pills like Ipecac to make something to make you throw up. But by definition, anorexia is a very, very low body mass index. In bulimia, there is binge eating and compensatory behavior. So the person is having binges and then they're compensating for that by either purging or exercise or some of the other compensatory behaviors. But in bulimia, we see that the body weight is more in the normal range. It may be a little bit under, it may be a little bit over, but in bulimia, we see more of a normal body range, body weight in the normal range. So that's really the difference between bulimia and anorexia. Most people think that anorexics can't binge. Well, they can. And most people think bulimics only binge and purge, but bulimics may never purge. They may just get rid of the calories in other ways. The last disorder we're going to talk about is binge eating disorder. And in binge eating disorder, we find a person who is really overweight because the person has binges. And again, a binge is where the person is eating thousands and thousands of calories in a discrete episode, but they don't have compensatory behaviors. So there's a lot more calories going in than coming out, and that makes the person gain lots and lots of weight. And so those are our three eating disorders: anorexia, bulimia, and binge eating disorder. There are other eating disorders. If you were to do some research on your own or take an abnormal psychology class, you would learn about other eating disorders, but those are the three main ones.